What is going on, guys? It is Tom or Thompson Wrestling, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be doing a predictions video. I haven't done one of these videos in ages, but I thought because it's WrestleMania, let's get into the WrestleMania spirit. I want to upload a bunch of WrestleMania videos. Let's get right into this video. I'm actually really excited for WrestleMania this year. I think the card is really stacked. I've kind of liked the build. It's been a bit shit at times, but for the most part, the build's been pretty good. I'm actually watching WrestleMania in a cinema this year. Over here in Dubai, it's quite a big thing. You can actually watch WrestleMania in the cinema. Tell me down in the comments if where you live, they do that, because I'm very interested to know. But yeah, let's get into these predictions. Starting out with the Women's Battle Royale. Obviously, the Sasha Bayley feud isn't going to be one-on-one. They're both going to be a part of this Battle Royal. And obviously, it was the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal at first, but they changed it, which is great, which is a good thing. But who do I think is going to win? I'm not really sure, because I think the obvious prediction would be to say either Sasha or Bayley win it. And that is obviously a very obvious prediction, but I'm not sure they're going to do that. And I'm actually going to throw a curveball. I'm going to predict Natalya to win it. I think the Sasha Bayley feud, neither of them will win, but instead they'll fight and it'll set up a match, a one-on-one match at the next pay-per-view. But they'll battle in here. They'll have one of them will eliminate the other one. Maybe I think Bayley will probably eliminate Sasha in this match, but I do have Natalya to win the whole thing. Next up, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, this one I think is way harder to predict because there's no names in there that scream that they're going to win. You know, if Elias was in here, I'd say so, but he hasn't been announced for it. If Rusev was in there, I'd say him, but he's in another match which we'll get onto later. I'm going to say that Bray Wyatt is going to return and win this as his new character, and I think he'll continue the feud between him and Matt Hardy. Something like that's going to happen, I reckon. It's quite an oddball prediction, and knowing WWE, they haven't ended the Hardy and Wyatt feud. They think it's ended the Ultimate Deletion, but we know what WWE is like. They're going to continue the feud. That's why I think Bray Wyatt is going to win this thing. Next up, we have Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm kind of mad that this match is on the pre-show. I think it's going to be a very, very good match. Both of these guys, they're the two flippiest dudes in the WWE. It's going to be kind of, I reckon it'll be like a Will Ospreay Ricochet match. Not, you know, not directly like that where it's flips all the time and it's all evading each other's moves. But I reckon there could be some influences from there. But I have got Cedric Alexander to win it. I think it's long overdue. I mean, he's been screwed out of title matches due to real-life politics so many times. You know, you had Enzo fired and the match was cancelled, things like that. And I think this is it. I think he's finally gonna win it. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. I've really enjoyed the build for this feud. I think it's been a really good build. And I think Nia Jax is probably going to win it, and that really makes me sad because I really want Alexa Bliss to continue being the women's champion. I think Alexa Bliss has been brilliant. In my opinion, she's the best women's wrestler in the whole of WWE right now. Even better than Asuka, in my opinion. Controversial, I know. But I think Alexa Bliss is brilliant, and she's been a great champion. And she's been in the title picture for over a year now, so it's going to be kind of weird when she loses it and kind of fizzles out of the title picture. Now, I'm not going to like that. Next up, we have The Bar versus Braun Strowman and his mystery partner. I'll first start off by predicting that Braun's mystery partner is going to be Samoa Joe. That's who I think it's going to be. I think Samoa Joe is going to be the mystery partner. And I think they're going to win, quite frankly. I can't see Sheamus and Cesaro beating Braun and Joe. And I think it's going to be cool. I think what they're going to do is Braun Strowman hasn't actually found a partner. He's just going to go out there and be like, if you want to be my partner, come out now. And so it's just an open challenge to anyone who wants to be his partner. And so Samoa Joe just comes out, and that's kind of what happens. And that's my prediction. So yeah. For the Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. I think this definitely has the potential to steal the show. And I think Seth Rollins is going to capture the Intercontinental Championship. Because I think Finn Balor, I'm not sure, I don't think he's going to win. Because I think Finn Balor will probably be involved in the Universal title picture. Finally, I know, finally going to get his rematch. I sure hope at least, but I am predicting Seth Rollins to win the title. And then the Fatal 4-Way match for the United States Championship. Randy Orton defending against Jinder Mahal. Who was the other guy? Bobby Roode, that's right. Oh my god. And Rusev. And Rusev is going to win it. That's my prediction. I'm fully predicting Rusev to win the Fatal 4-Way match. Because WWE haven't pulled the trigger on him, and it seemed like they weren't going to pull the trigger on him. So why would they add him? Why would they add the most over guy to a match at the last minute if he's not going to win it? Realistically. The triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos defending against the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers. I am so excited for this match. I think this match is going to be amazing. The Usos and the New Day have proved to everyone that they're amazing against each other. They've had match of the years. They had a match of the year last year. Many match of the years last year, to be fair. And the Bludgeon Brothers, while people are doubting them, go back and watch their matches with the Usos from 2014. They were brilliant, those matches. And I'm going to predict the Bludgeon Brothers to capture the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. They've just debuted. They've got this whole new character going on. And I think they're going to win them. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, we have Charlotte defending against Asuka. Again, I'm really excited for this match. I'm so glad they went with Charlotte versus Asuka instead of Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. I think that's the way better option. And, man, I really do like Charlotte. I think Charlotte is an amazing wrestler. And she's up there with Alexa Bliss as one of the best in the company. And so is Asuka too. But I think Asuka is going to continue the undefeated streak. And they're going to start building towards... eventually start building towards Asuka versus Ronda for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Ronda will probably obviously win it, but Asuka's going to continue the undefeated streak. And speaking of Ronda Rousey, we have Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle up against Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. This match has been built up since, was it 32 or 30? I think it was 31 when Ronda Rousey came out with The Rock and beat up Triple H and Stephanie, so it's a long time coming. And it's Rousey's debut. She's obviously going to get the pinfall victory over Stephanie. And that's what there really is to it. They're going to win. Rousey and Angle. And then we have the return of Daniel Bryan as he teams up with Shane McMahon to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It's very obvious that Shane and Daniel are going to win. Shane McMahon has wrestled in 3 matches, I believe. Or 4 matches. 5 matches. He's done the 2 Survivor Series matches. He's done Kevin Owens. He's done AJ Styles, and he's done The Undertaker. And he's lost all of them. And this is where he's finally going to win. Okay? This is where he's finally going to win since returning 2 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Yeah. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Easily the match that most people are excited for. And I think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to capture the WWE Championship. I wouldn't mind if AJ Styles retained, but I do think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to win it. I think this is probably going to be match of the night. I mean... I think most people are expecting it to be match of the night. I sure hope it delivers. I'm very excited for it. And finally, the match that is going to main event that people don't want to main event. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar 2 for the Universal Championship. And Roman is going to win it. He's going to walk out of WrestleMania of the main event, the 3rd year in a row victorious. And I hate it. I hate it. And finally... I'm actually going to change a prediction that I made earlier. I was going to mention John Cena and The Undertaker if that match is going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that John Cena is actually going to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That's what... Not Bray Wyatt. So ignore what I predicted earlier. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think Undertaker is going to confront him after. And there's not going to be a match between them. But there will be a confrontation between the two. But I think John Cena is going to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. That's my prediction now. I think that's how it's going to happen. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, smack that like button. I made a few oddball predictions in here, and by a few, I mean John Cena winning the Battle Royal. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy. Smack that like button. Follow me on Twitter at Top10Wrestling. My Instagram is at I'mTomBell. And you can buy a t-shirt at store.top10wrestling.com. Cheers for watching, guys. Goodbye, and keep on rolling.